Fast fans, buckle up, because the final ride in the Fast and Furious franchise might just bring back the heart of the series. That's right. Vin Diesel has revealed that one of his personal conditions for returning to the 11th and final installment of the iconic saga was finding a way to bring back Paul Walker's beloved character, Brian O'Connor. Let that sink in. More than a decade after Paul Walker's tragic passing in a car accident in 2013, Vin Diesel is making it clear. There is no real Fast and Furious without Brian. And he's not just making that claim as a co-star. He's saying it as a brother, a friend, and the emotional anchor of the franchise. At 57 years old, Diesel recently spoke during an appearance at Fuel Fest, the annual automotive charity festival hosted by Paul's brother Cody Walker. The event benefits Reach Out Worldwide, the nonprofit founded by Paul that sends first responders to disaster-struck areas. It was there, surrounded by roaring engines and heartfelt memories, that Diesel laid out his conditions for returning for Fast 11, slated for release in April 2027. The first condition, Diesel said, is to bring the franchise back to LA, back to where it all started. Those sun-drenched streets, underground races, and the gritty heartbeat of car culture that powered the very first Fast and Furious film back in 2001. The second thing, he continued, was to return to the car culture, to the street racing. Not the globe-trotting spy thriller spectacle the films have morphed into, but the raw, asphalt-burning origins that fans have been craving. And the third, the biggest of them all, reuniting Dom and Brian O'Connor. That is what you're going to get in the finale. Let that hang for a moment. This isn't just a plot twist, it's a promise to the fans. A love letter to the character that helped turn the franchise into a billion-dollar juggernaut, and to the man who made that character unforgettable. Paul Walker was in the middle of filming Fast and Furious 7 when he died at the age of 40. The loss was devastating not only to his family and co-stars, but to millions of fans worldwide. Universal Pictures managed to give Brian a moving farewell by using a combination of CGI, old footage, and the help of Paul's brothers, Cody and Caleb. The ending, a teary-eyed drive into the sunset, has become one of the most emotional cinematic moments in modern movie history. Since then, Vin Diesel has starred in 3 more Fast films. But even as the saga leaned into physics-defying stunts and international espionage, the absence of Brian O'Connor has been deeply felt, and Vin knows it. He said it himself. This decision came from listening to the fans. Diesel is well aware of the persistent calls from audiences to bring Brian back in some way for the final ride. And he's choosing to answer that call. Not with gimmicks, but with heart. The friendship between Vin and Paul wasn't just on-screen chemistry. It was real. Off-camera, they were as close as family. That bond continues to fuel Diesel's passion for honoring Paul's legacy. On what would have been Paul's 50th birthday, 10 years after his passing, Diesel posted a powerful tribute to his late friend on Instagram. A decade, 10 long years, and yet it feels like yesterday when we were singing Happy Birthday to you for the Big 40, he wrote. The world isn't the same, brother. As a species, one might say we are struggling, but I think of you, and I smile and know everything is going to be all right. He went on to reflect on the kind of person Paul truly was, not just a movie star, but a humanitarian. Diesel shared memories of their 2010 trip to Haiti in the aftermath of a catastrophic earthquake. So as much as I would like to think we would be cutting cake and singing Happy Birthday for the Big 50, he continued, we probably wouldn't, 'cause you would be in Maui or Morocco or anywhere in this planet where people were in need. And then, the words that hit hardest. I miss you. I love you. And I will continue to honor the beautiful soul you are. So, what does bringing back Brian really look like? Universal hasn't confirmed how the filmmakers plan to reintroduce the character, whether it will involve CGI again, archived footage, or the support of Cody and Caleb Walker like before. But one thing is clear. This isn't about rewriting history or chasing box office numbers. This is about closure. For the fans, for the cast, and for the story that's been racing toward this finish line for nearly 25 years. In a franchise filled with epic stunts, mind-blowing action, and impossible missions, it's the emotional engine that keeps Fast and Furious running. Family has always been the fuel, And for fans, Brian O'Connor is family.